They're the father and son who turn junk into gold.
People don't see the diamond in the rough, and that's what I'm good at.
One's pedal to the metal.
That is flipping awesome.
And one's just set in his ways.
Do I look nervous? I've been doing this since you were in your diapers.
Junkyard Empire. A new season starts Monday, 9th of May on D-Max.
This is a car, and this is a West Coast Customs car. What started out as a one-man shop has grown into a worldwide empire. No matter how big we get, it's still all about the cars. We have the most skilled technicians and creative ideas. At West Coast Customs, we build the cars that people only dream about. I'm Ryan Friedlinghouse, and I'm inviting you inside West Coast Customs. So I'm super excited. I just got a call from our partners at Best Buy. They said, hey, Ryan, we want you to design our Geek Squad NASCAR, which is huge for me because it involves NASCAR, our branding, and coming up with an awesome paint scheme for Carl Edwards' race car. Carl Edwards is one of the top drivers in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. Last year, he was leader in points and almost took the championship. So for me to be able to design a car he's going to drive is really a dream come true. So I'm about to get on a phone call with Carl Edwards right now and talk through this and see what we come up with. Carl, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing well, Ryan. It's good to see you, man.
Good to see you. I remember last time I seen you, it was Watkins Glen when I unveiled that Jeep. Remember that?
That was pretty cool. I walked in the driver's meeting, and I was like, man, look at that Jeep. That thing is cool, and it's cool to get to meet you, and I never thought we'd be doing this. I mean, this is pretty killer to have you doing my Ford Fusion, and I'm going to be racing for Geek Squad. This is pretty sweet. I'm definitely a huge fan of NASCAR. I watch it every Sunday, so it's really an honor to be able to really design this car and come up with, you know, the whole paint scheme for what this Ford Fusion is going to look like. This is a big deal for me personally, but obviously for the brand too, it's a big deal. Designing a NASCAR that's going to race in a race for a huge driver like Carl Edwards. This is going to be a really, really cool collaboration. I'm from the Midwest, so I don't have any of the West Coast style at all. So this is all you. Do you have any ideas, or I mean, what are you thinking about?
That's the biggest challenge. I got to make sure the brands stay where they need to stay, but add a little bit of West Coast Customs flavor to it, and really make this car different than any other NASCAR that you see out there.
All right, cool, man. Well, I'll be looking forward to seeing the Geek Squad Ford Fusion. I know it's going to be an honor for me to drive it, and the coolest part would be to be, you know, standing there in victory lane with a picture next to this race car with the trophy. That would be huge.
We're going to do a couple renderings, make sure everybody's good, signed off, and next time I see you, we'll be in Michigan.
All right, man. Well, have fun.
Adding our art to a NASCAR that's going to race, huge race like this, and to have a driver like Carl Edwards driving it, it's a big deal. I'm going to get with Brad. We're going to come up with some designs. We're going to get this car done, and hopefully we win at Michigan.
So you know I brought you out because this has got to be a special project, right?
Yeah.
So the biggest thing is, for me, it's NASCAR.
Ryan flew me out from Ohio. I know that dealing with NASCAR is kind of a fine line because they have such a corporate image and they have so many sponsors involved that they really have to get their message across too.
Best Buy has a 99 car, which is Carl Edwards' car for the Michigan race, which they want to do a full Geek Squad wrap on it. We don't want it to be that standard NASCAR that everybody sees. We want this one to really stand out. They've never had a Geek Squad car.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, this would be really cool, and it'd be a way to finally get our name on a NASCAR and, you know, be able to really branch off and do a bunch of this kind of stuff.
That's awesome, man.
So we got to get creative. I have all Touche's artwork you can use for the design.
We're going to have to go through all the artwork we've collected and see really what's gearhead driven. I think as long as we go with the more racing theme, I think it'll fit appropriately.
We want them to see it and remember it because I think this will just open up so many new doors for us.
All right, man, I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
The hardest thing is really balancing out that NASCAR lifestyle with our lifestyle. Your NASCAR race fans usually don't look the same way as our crowd, but hey, we're all family. It's actually a pretty big challenge with the car because it's basically already covered with 75% of the car's logos. So we have to find a way that really gets our image visible, but still done appropriately for NASCAR.
Coming to check in, I'll sit in the little kid seat next to you. I won't disturb your throne. Okay. That looks good. One of my big concerns is how we're going to integrate that Geek Squad orange in there. But I think with it kind of splattered on the 99, I think that looks good. And the artwork is perfect. I think we just need to do it tone on tone.
See how much space is like cut off because of all the other logos?
Right.
And they said they're still going to add in other logos.
And I know we'll have to remove that West Coast down there because that's actually NASCAR's spot for all their logos.
Okay.
It looks good. I think if you do the tone on tone, take that logo off and give me a version that I can just email to them to see if they like it.
Okay.
I think we're good to go. For this build, we're going to be working in the virtual world. We're going to take the Roush Fenway Ford Fusion, driven by Carl Edwards in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, and turn it into a West Coast Customs Geek Squad work of art. We'll design a new wrap for the car using Geek Squad colors and logo. Then, we're going to add the West Coast Customs flavor, laying down some custom graphics in charcoal gray to turn this car from geek to sleek. Once that's all done, we're going to add Carl's associate sponsors, leaving the coveted TV panel for West Coast Customs, Geek Squad, and Ford. When this car hits the track, heads will turn as Carl Edwards races to the winner's circle. So I'm really excited to be able to design the car he's going to be racing in this race. And, I mean, for West Coast Customs as a brand, I think that's something really cool since I am a NASCAR fan, and NASCAR fans are West Coast Customs fans. Coming up on Inside West Coast Customs. So we're doing a Geek Squad NASCAR wrap. Now they want us to build an actual Geek Squad bug that's going to go to Geek Squad City.
It's time to geekify this build.
So we're doing a Geek Squad NASCAR wrap for Carl Edwards' race car. I just sent it off to Best Buy. They saw it. They're super pumped. They're going to have the Roush team start wrapping it. Designing Carl Edwards' wrap is honestly a huge deal for me, being a NASCAR fan and being able to see my artwork out on the racetrack. It's going to be amazing. Now they want me to do another build. Now they want us to build an actual Geek Squad bug that's going to go to Geek Squad City. So I just picked up this fine automobile. Gonna have to pull it inside, add a little bit of West Coast flavor to it, and when it comes out, it's gonna be a Geek Squad NASCAR bug. Kenny! I just wanted you to know I was here.
That's it?
Yeah, it's not the police here. It's not the police. Here's your new project. Can you get the team? Let's go over it. All right, guys. Ready to do this?
There we go. Let's do it.
So we have a matching NASCAR that's actually going to race in a race for the Geek Squad with all of our branding on it. So they wanted to have another thing that they want to take over the Geek Squad City and unveil this to the Geek Squad workers. Biggest challenge with this is we're up against a real deadline because they don't move races and they don't move NASCAR and they don't move things. So we have 7 days to get this bug done.
Hey, we got four more. We got four more than we need.
But the good news is a lot of good news. We're not painting it. We're going to wrap it. Ish has the most work.
That's great news.
And Kevin has the most work.
That's even better
Kevin
news.
has the most work. We'll tear the thing down, send the headlights out to Oracle. Kevin, I'll get Brad to send you the files because it's the same files of the NASCAR. Ish, pull out the interior, black suede, some orange vinyl. And,
Orange suede. I think orange suede.
Orange suede would be cool. So, Alex, me and you will go into the Best Buy room. We'll pick out some equipment for this and build a nice sound system. So we have 7 days to get it done and get it to Geek Squad City. Time starts.
NASCAR.
Now.
Time to geekify this build.
So this is one of the seats for the Geek Squad VW. It's going to be really, really simple. It's going to go all black again with black Alcantara diamond stitch and some orange side pieces. It's going to represent the colors of the Geek Squad. The headliner also is going to have a little bit of orange on the sides. We're going to do some diamond on the center and orange on the side so we can match the seats, simulate the seat pattern that we're doing. And the rest of the headliner is going to be black Alcantara. So it's gonna be really simple, but with a luxury touch. I'm gonna do my things. You guys, out of my way, because I'm about to work, to get down. Hola, bye.
Well, I got a kicker sound system right here. I'm gonna start with the subwoofer enclosure, and then after that, we're gonna go ahead and put all the components in the front and rear. This is a 5-channel amplifier that we're gonna go ahead and put. This is gonna power up the whole sound system, basically. It's gonna sound pretty good.
Ernie from 3D Carbon just dropped off the kit for us for the Beetle. 3D Carbon's great. Their stuff fits perfectly all the time. So I'm going to get the guys going on fitting it and get it wrapped, get the show on the road.
We design and manufacture aerodynamic exterior styling accessories. Today I brought out a Beetle body kit that is a product from 3D Carbon Air Design. It consists of a front air dam, side skirts, rear lower skirt, rear hatch spoiler and a rear roof spoiler, and our new LED front bezel lights. I think it's going to give it a great stance. Can't wait to see it.
All right, Ernie. Thanks for bringing it by.
All right, well, good luck on the build. We look forward to seeing this thing come together, and we'll come back and check it out.
Right on. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
So right now I'm working on the Geek Squad Volkswagen, and I'm going to be creating this wrap. I'm going to take the design of the NASCAR and take the artwork and place it onto the Beetle. Now, because the Beetle has a different shape, I have to rearrange the artwork to fit the Beetle. So I can take the art and bring it onto the file and arrange it in a way that it'll fit the entire vehicle. And once we get the entire vehicle laid out and with the artwork that we want, we can print it and then wrap the vehicle.
So he's got the parts from 3D Carbon. The parts are really nice to put on. They make them really simple, a simple kit. Normally we paint the parts. Since we're in a time crunch, we're gonna bond the part on and get it to wrap.
Coming up on Inside West Coast Customs, we're gonna have a fun day. I think Kenny's probably gonna take it. It's really time to get back to business.
My name is Jay Chaikin. My passion is turning broken down old spaces into brand new ones. Wow. We're going to turn this into the coolest wildlife getaway. Anything from rusted out buses to old barns. My builds are always inspired by their natural environments. This is what it's all about.
It is stunning.
Restoration Wild, Friday nights at 9 on D-Max. Get ready. Fire your engines.
3, 2, 1, go!
And shift to overdrive.
Yeah!
The best cars and masters of wheels hit the track. Fifth Gear, Friday nights at 8:10 on D-Max.
Doing this wrap for NASCAR and, you know, being excited about really doing this, I said, the guys have been working really hard on some of the other builds in the shop. Let's do something fun for them. Let's take them out to Jerry's track, race some go-karts around, and blow some steam off. We're going to have a fun day.
My name's Jerry Henderson. I've been doing this for 10 years. name of my school was Henderson's Karting Experience.
Jerry.
What's up, Ryan?
So I brought my crew.
Let's have a little fun today, huh?
Yeah.
I love doing what I do for a living. I've been at this for over 30 years and have a lot of fun doing it. We're about ready to get on the track, but before we do, I want to introduce you to somebody who is actually a national champion, Riley Martinez. I started working with her a couple years ago, and she's quite a little driver. She's going to show you how to do this, and she's a national champion. This is Riley right here. Number one. She's going to go out on the track right now and show us how to do this. What do you guys think? Think you can beat that little girl?
No. It's awesome.
Right?
It's awesome.
Give her a little round of applause. Hey, good job, Riley. How fast did we go? Let me see if these guys can beat you. 46s.
I think at the end of the day, who's going to be probably the winner? Is it going to be a tie between Kenny and Scott?
I need to lose some weight.
Yeah, you do.
I'm working on it.
They both kind of know what they're doing out there. They've been in go-karts before. The other guys, it's new for them, and that's why I thought it'd be really cool, too, is this is something, you know, not everybody gets to do. I like to try to do little things for them here and there because they do work really hard for me. But I think Kenny's probably going to take it. That was a good spin out. Kenny and Scott are battling. Nice. Carlos, for being the best driver, you know?
Really good, something different for me, and I like to do it again.
No, you're not the worst.
That was fun. The only thing that I don't like is that I lost. But that was a good thing from Brian. I really appreciate things like this.
Nigel?
Oh, dude, it was amazing, but I think it's a bunch of bull. I had, like, the slower car, whatever. I'll get him next time. They better watch out.
Oh, boy, it's coming down to the wire. Alex?
It was a great experience. Everybody should try it.
Scott, you let me down, man.
Sorry.
You let me down.
It was great. I thought we got some really good times, and Kenny prevails. He's a humble winner, but I'll get him next time.
Kenny.
Come on, man.
I called it in the beginning, I gotta say, but...
Thank you. It's always good when Ryan bets I'm going to lose or someone else has got to beat me. Right, Scott?
We'll see. We'll see.
So it was a good day out at the go-kart track today with the guys, but it's really time to get back to business. We got to get on the Geek Squad bug since there is a ton of work still left to be done. So I have Ish and Adrian right now finishing up the seats. I have Wes laying down his final wiring. I have Alex finishing up the sub box. Ian's on his way over to start the wrap. Then the final step really is to prep these wheels, get them painted, so we can get this bug off to Geek Squad City. Boom. Wesley.
Yes, God?
I'm coming bearing gifts.
Hey!
Our friends at Best Buy sent
gifts.
us over one of their new alarm/remote starts that they want you to try out on this bug.
Nice stuff.
So it's some of their new stuff. It's going to Geek Squad City, and we want to make sure it's safe up there.
Safety is key.
Yep. So let me know what you think. I'll give them your feedback.
Cool, roger that.
All right.
Thanks, boss.
10-4, Rubber Ducky.
Over and out there, good buddy.
Now the fiberglass is drying. It's time to start making the top of the box. I already started marking some lines and points of windows that I want to make. The reason I'm making these windows is because there's going to be some Geek Squad graphics right underneath. So it's going to be kind of cool, kind of bring the theme out of the outside the car to the inside of the trunk. So cool. Cool. It's off to paint.
We just got the wheels for the Geek Squad car. Now it's time to get off and paint and get them painted.
Installations, we do all kinds of wraps. We do buses, we do walls, we do windows, and we do bugs. There's lots of challenges. If it's not flat, it takes time. Everything has to line up. It's difficult. Maybe when the sun comes up tomorrow, it'll be done and we'll be good to go. It's going to be fun.
I got everything from paint. It looks great. It's time to put it in the car.
Time right now. We have everybody on this bug. I have Alex putting in the stereo. I have Ish finishing up all the interior with Adrian. I have Ian here ready to wrap this. We're going to put the wheels on it. Hopefully have it on the ground tonight. So tomorrow morning it'll be loaded up and off to Kentucky. So the guys worked really hard last night. Everything came together really well. It actually came out better than the rendering, which is always great. So, the next stop, Geek Squad City. The only problem is I'm only one person. I can't be in two places at once. So I'm going to send Scott out to Kentucky to Geek Squad City. I got to be in Michigan setting up for the actual reveal for the NASCAR. Boom. Coming up on Inside West Coast Customs.
We're outside of Geek Squad City.
What a car. Ejector seat?
Not on this one.
We are very happy with the car, aren't we?
We built the baddest diesel trucks ever seen on the planet. The crazy things that people talk about one day doing, we actually do it.
Diesel Brothers, a new series premieres Tuesday, 26th of April on D-Max.
Give me something busted or wrecked. I'll strip it down or fix it up. Either way, I'm making money.
They're the father and son who turn junk into gold.
People don't see the diamond in the rough, and that's what I'm good at.
One's pedal to the metal.
That is flipping awesome.
And one's just set in his ways.
Do I look nervous? I've been doing this since you were in your diapers.
Junkyard Empire. A new season starts Monday, 9th of May on D-Max.
So the bug's finished, it's shipped, and it's on its way to Geek Squad City right now. Scott's going to fly over there, do the unveiling with them, while I go to Michigan and get set up for the NASCAR unveil.
We're outside of Geek Squad City. We're going to unload the Beetle right now, and then I'm going to get a special escort into Geek Squad City and deliver it to the mayor.
Geek Squad City is a 240,000 square foot facility that fixes computers from all over the nation. We have a couple thousand Geekmobiles that we drive them to clients' homes and help them with their unruly technology. This is a little bit more radical than we're used to, but we have a lot of fun with things like this. The thing that we like to say is that we don't take a lot seriously except for fixing technology. Scott, welcome to Geek Squad City.
Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you. What a car.
Well, let me show you a little bit about the car. The interior, We did the race-inspired graphics that we did on Carl Edwards' 99 car. We did the seats in Alcantara suede. We did the black diamond stitch with the Geek Squad orange. We did the Kenwood head unit. Has an iPod Connect. It's got Bluetooth, navigation, all that good stuff.
Ejector seat?
Not on this one.
Okay.
Not on this one. 12-inch kicker woofer. And we also did a custom sub enclosure.
But it's loud.
It's very loud.
This car will remain here in the museum so that our agents from around the country can come and see it.
It's awesome looking. I think a lot of people that get in there are going to want to just go.
I've been with Geek Squad for about 4 years now, and this is probably the coolest thing we've had here so far.
The Geekmobile is a powerful icon, and it shows our commitment to technology and to our customers.
We are very happy with the car, aren't we?
The reveal went great. Now I got to get to the airport, get on a plane to Michigan, meet up with Ryan, and watch Carl race.
So NASCAR weekend's here. I sent Richie and Hunter ahead early to get the big rig there and get everything set up. I'm excited because this is really a reveal for myself also, because NASCAR has so many strict rules on, what you're allowed to do and what you're not allowed to do. We sent the artwork over to the Roush team, and their actual company at Roush is putting on the graphics, so I haven't even got to see it yet.
Richie and I just got to Michigan International Speedway, about to unload the rig. Once we get the cars out, we're going to lay down the floor and set up our canopy, and then we'll position the cars. From there, Richie will set up the inside with all the merchandise. Hopefully we'll be ready for Ryan first thing in the morning.
So we finally made it to Michigan. We're over here at the Roush Museum checking out some cars, greeting some fans. I'm going to actually sign some autographs with Roush himself. So it's going to be a fun night. It's really about the fans tonight. Tomorrow's the big day where Carl's actually going to unveil the car to me, which is going to be awesome. Hopefully it winds up in victory lane and we're holding that trophy together. One of the cool things about this weekend is technically while I'm here, I'm supposed to be on business, but I actually get to enjoy these couple days as a fan. I mean, honestly, I get to sit at the same table as Jack Roush and sign autographs. That's pretty cool. Jack has been a pioneer in the automotive industry since the 60s. He's done a lot to push the development of high-performance engines and performance parts. And as the owner of a race team, he's won over 6 championships. I mean, the guy is a true legend. And if that wasn't enough, he also founded the Jack Roush Museum, which has over 100+ cars. So it's really cool to walk around, check out the cars, and just take in the whole history. Today was a long day. It was a flight to Detroit. From Detroit, straight to Roush's museum. Signed autographs for a bunch of fans. Actually got to sit next to the man himself, and it was cool. It was a good night. But I'm exhausted. It's really time to get back to the hotel, get some rest. Tomorrow's a big day. So I'm here at Michigan International Speedway. I'm going to go meet up with Carl at his motor coach and check out this car. I'm really excited. Hopefully he does really well this weekend and this car wins and it'll be his good luck charm and we can do this again.
We're here for the first race with the Geek Squad paint scheme that Ryan designed, West Coast Customs. We just ran the first practice session and we're very, very fast. So the car is fast, that's half the battle of making a car look good. It's got to be fast. I love it. I think it looks great. It's cool to have the coolest car here. I mean, it feels good. I'm excited to get to show Ryan the car before qualifying. And I was telling the TV folks that irony's not lost on me. I mean, people are calling me a geek. I'm walking around, they're like, geek. But I've got the coolest car. We're having a good time with it.
Oh yeah, NASCAR #1.
guns blazing. We've got a very fast race car. We have very good practice, and I'm excited about racing. We're having a lot of fun with it. Ryan Friedlinghouse from West Coast Customs, he designed the race car, so that's been a neat project.
There he is.
Hey, good.
Look at that
Hey,
suit.
what's up, man?
How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing great. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thanks for being here.
That suit looks nice.
Yeah, man.
This is my wife, Megan.
How's it going? Carl Edwards, nice to meet you. Check it out.
That's cool.
Represent you guys.
I'm excited to see the car.
It looks great. We've already been on the track. The spotter actually told me on the radio, he's like, man, that thing looks sweet. So everybody really likes it. We appreciate you being a huge part of this.
No, I'm excited. We're huge fans. To have our name on the car is like a big deal to us. So this is going to be a good weekend. Yeah.
Well, we're going to go out and qualify now. You guys want to come check it out?
I want to check it out.
You haven't seen it yet?
No, I haven't.
All right. It's a lot different than what we normally run, so it's really fun for us.
Yeah, it's cool.
I think it looks great. What I think's cool about this is we've got all the Geek Squad colors and the orange and black, but then this stuff it's real subtle. It's like tone on tone.
Yeah, I wanted to kind of ghost it so it wasn't just too much, you know?
Good.
Definitely stands out from the other ones.
And it looks good from a distance, too. I've seen it on TV and stuff. It looks nice.
It was really cool to see the West Coast Customs wrap on a NASCAR. I mean, when you think NASCAR and you look at these cars, they have their traditional style of the way they do it. It's really corporate, solid colors with logo placement and stuff like that. But for us to bring our West Coast Customs feel to it, where we added graffiti art and had it ghost in the paint scheme and, you know, did the logos different, it was really an honor to be a part of something that I think is going to change the way people look at NASCARs now. Partnering up with Best Buy and Geek Squad and then having a great driver like Carl Edwards driving it, I mean, we couldn't ask for anything more. For me, I'm a fan, so it's like a huge deal for us to, you know, have our name on the car. We took our time and made sure it was something different, it would stand out. And I want all the other teams to be like, wow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think they've already started, so this is very cool for us. And it's an honor for us to have you be a part of this and be able to bring some of what you do to our sport. I can tell talking to Ryan, just a short bit I talked to him, that he's really pumped about the car being on the racetrack, being a part of this. And I can tell that he genuinely cares, you know, how we like the car and what we think of it. So it's really cool to have a guy that's passionate about what he does like Ryan is. All right, well, thanks so much, man.
Yeah, no, thank you, Carl. Good luck.
We're going to go qualify.
I'll be watching up there.
All right, it only takes about 36 seconds and I'll be done. We can all be fun to...
Yeah, this will be good. All right, we'll be up there rooting for you.
All right, thanks,
man. Thank you. So we did it. To be able to put our name on a car and be able to see it out here with the rest of the cars, it's cool. You know, maybe we start a new trend here and we be a part of the NASCAR family. Now Carl's going to go out and qualify. I'm going to watch it. Hopefully he takes the pole and we win this thing this weekend. I'm going to go over, check on my booth, meet some of my fans, and just hang out, you know, and have a good weekend at NASCAR. West Coast Customs gave a little bit of luck to the car. We're not number one, we're number two, but hopefully on Sunday, we're number one.
We had Ryan Friedlinghouse and his wife Megan are here, and that was cool to have them down on the line. All the folks from West Coast Customs. We wanted to get the pole for him really bad. But man, Mark pulled one out there, and he was excited too. He came in, I got to talk to him a little bit there, and he is wound up. So I think you guys will have fun when he gets in here.
Carl, congratulations on your qualifying run. Good luck on Sunday.
Thanks. And it's a true honor to beat Jimmy Johnson at something lately. That's really good. So thanks. All right.
So I'm here in the booth. It looks amazing. I think one of the biggest things is obviously having another 99 car in our booth. I mean, Best Buy and Geek Squad arranged it to get wrapped and set up in here so the fans could really see what West Coast Customs is all about. Jack's going to come by the booth right now, check out the car. Hopefully he loves it as much as Carl did. Hopefully next time we see this, it'll be in Victory Lane.
My name is Jack Roush. I'm chairman of Roush Fenway Racing. We're at MIS racetrack here today. It's Saturday. It's the day before the big race, and we're anxious to get our cars practiced and tested. Well, I think that the West Coast Customs brand and the Geek Squad brand will generate some interest in potential fans for NASCAR that otherwise might have not taken note. Well, qualifying went really well. Of course, the Geek Squad 99 Ford Fusion qualified second. Just missed the pole by that much. And that was really a great indication of what the speed potential was. We got one more practice. It's going to start actually in just a few minutes.
Okay.
And we see what we get as the temperatures warm up, but it all looks really good.
Awesome. But thank you for coming down. I really appreciate your time. I know you're busy.
Are you going to show me your Corvette?
Yeah, I would love to show you.
Let's go look at it.
So we took this body and then outfitted it with a 2007 Corvette interior, drivetrain, motor. We made these white wall wheels where they're actually, the wheel is a white wall instead of the tire.
When I was in high school, I had typically cars that had recap tires on them. And there were no white walls on recap tires. So we would have something called a porta-wall. And when I looked from a distance at your bolt-on white wall side, I said, did he find some porta-walls and put on that thing?
That's awesome.
That's amazing. Well, you've got a great TV show that follows that and all your projects and things. So you really, to be commended for the things you've done and the impact you're having on this industry.
Thank you very much. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. I know you're busy. You got to go watch Carl practice.
Yeah, I need to get on the other side of the grandstands here and take note of what's going on.
Yes, you do.
And I sure hope we can get together later. You know, if we manage to be successful in the victory circle after the race, we'll take more pictures.
I would love to.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
This was the first time we've had an outside expert, you know, with his own image and his own brand to be able to be involved with somebody like Best Buy and the Geek Squad for the purpose of generating the interest in something really special. Hopefully tomorrow, Ryan and I and the Geek Squad will be standing in the victory circle with Carl and taking pictures and lifting a trophy.
I'm about to go inside the NASCAR suite, meet with Roger, the president of Michigan International Speedway.
Hey, Ryan.
How you doing?
Welcome to Michigan International Speedway.
I want to hear what he has to say about Carl's car. This is something that we're really trying to get into. I think we're doing a good job, and it'd be nice to hear what the president has to say about it.
So here's MIS.
Wow. This is amazing. I always wondered what these suites look like. You can see the whole track.
This is a pretty amazing facility. Not only is it the fastest track in NASCAR, but probably one of the biggest camping crowds. It's such a wonderful place because there's so many people out here. They come with their friends. They come with their family. Sometimes there's a perception by some that don't know NASCAR that it's just a bunch of cars going in circles. But you and I both know there's a tremendous amount of skill when you're going 225 miles an hour with 42 other cars around you, and you're trying to pass them, and you're trying not to wreck. And these are some real hot rods.
My whole thing was always, yeah, it's a redneck sport. Oh, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And then I came one time, and it was like, that was it. When you come and experience it, it's a whole different game.
We gonna see you in a car?
No, definitely not.
You don't want to take a few laps at 200 miles an hour?
No, I'm cool. I think I'll pass on that.
This was my home track. This is where I grew up. I can see my seats right down there. I've been to so many races here as a fan. It's crazy. And then just had the honor and privilege to come back as the track president. This is by far my favorite track that NASCAR goes to. Carl's car is so groundbreaking to me. I mean, it's really bringing out that generation, that excitement, that kind of cutting-edge feel that, I mean, there's a lot of fans in our stands that want that, and we just haven't gone there, and I think now we've pushed the envelope with Carl, and I'm really excited. I think you guys may have to do 42 other cars here real soon.
Coming up on Inside West Coast Customs. So today's race day. We're at NASCAR, and it is Carl Edwards.
That's Midwest, that's West Coast.
Get ready. Fire your engines.
3, 2, 1, go!
And shift to overdrive.
Yeah!
The best cars and masters of wheels hit the track. Fifth Gear, Friday nights at 8:10 on D-Max.
We built the baddest diesel trucks ever seen on the planet. The crazy things that people talk about one day doing, we actually do it.
Diesel Brothers, a new series premieres Tuesday, 26th of April on D-Max.
first I got a call from Best Buy and the Geek Squad team. They want me to design a wrap for their Carl Edwards NASCAR. Huge, huge, huge deal for me. I'm a huge NASCAR fan. Then got another call saying, hey, that looks great. Now we want you to do a Geek Squad bug to match this car. So we ended up bringing the bug in, came up with a design. The guys really killed it on this one. I mean, I think it turned out amazing. And then I got to see the car personally for the first time. You know, we designed this wrap, but I didn't get to really see the whole process. I got it unveiled to me, and Carl got to see it for the first time out at the track. He did really well in qualifying. The car was super fast. And ultimately, I got to sit back and look at, you know, a car that I created racing around this track going at 200 miles an hour.
Carl is jacked up. He's got Orion Greenhouse right there. West Coast Custom. My buddies. He's got a really cool paint scheme in that car.
So today's race day. This is the day, obviously, everybody comes. This is the day we've been waiting for. Hopefully that car ends up in Victory Circle today. But before I can be a NASCAR fan, I have to go and take care of my fans. So I'm going to do a quick autograph signing. And then from there, the rest of the day is going to be history.
The crowd is huge compared to my crowd. It kind of makes me feel a little bad, but I got to keep remembering that we're at NASCAR and it is Carl Edwards. Fan, being at these races several times, being able to just do what I just did I'm still in shock a little bit because, you know, this is obviously a big thing for our brand and our company being on a car like this, but being able to be with the guys, you know, going around the track and then being with them during the national anthem, it's cool. I watch a lot of it on TV, but being a part of it today is great.
It's been crazy so far. We've had two oil downs of the racetrack, one in turns 3 and 4, one in 1 and 2. The lane is really, really narrow. The groove is narrow, so if you miss it, it's slippery, and if you get it, it's good, except for the oil. So we're working really hard. We got a really neat paint scheme here. Ryan Friedlinghaus from West Coast Customs, he designed it, and the irony's not lost on me. It's a Geek Squad, but it looks really cool. So we're having a lot of fun with it.
Now I get to go up in the pit box. I mean, that's obviously something everybody wants to do. So to be able to sit up there and watch a race from there is going to be life-changing.
That'll bring us some good luck.
Yeah. Awesome. Good luck, brother.
Carl Edwards in the 99. He says it's tight off the gas. They're going to go up on the track bar. Also make an air pressure adjustment. It's a 4-tire change. Doc.